This is so crazy. I should have told some folks. I don't know what's happening. Is anything happening? I don't have any idea. Never done this. I should probably know, but I don't know. This is so weird. Whoa, whoa. Hello. Hi. This is so weird. Hi, whoa. Y'all coming in like a wrecking ball. Hey, Puerto Rico. Well, your name is Matey? Oh, you love me. Oh, that's so, I can't even read. It's like going by so fast, and I've never done this before. This is my first YouTube live, so I have no clue. No clue what. Usually, I do lives on my Instagram. Not usually, like when I do anything live related, it's on my Instagram. But I didn't put up a video today. I was supposed to put up another Dollar Tree haul, but I didn't. Yeah, oh my gosh, I had my niece over here yesterday, and y'all, she woke up at 4 a.m. and I'm still tired. Did you get the Golden Girls meme I sent you? Which one was that? I can't find your Instagram. It's Cheap Crafty Girl, all one word. Asthma. Happy Easter. Hi, New Jersey. Oh, I hope you guys are doing good. I just wanted to come on here and spend some time with you guys, because I know that I don't have all of you over on my Instagram, and I wanted to just come on here and share and spend time with y'all, since I didn't get a video up today. Oh my gosh, happy Easter. Hello. I'm sorry if I look weird and why I'm like doing this, but I'm reading comments. P.S. I just want to say that this is the, obviously it's a live, but it's the first time anything I've done on YouTube is like live. If you follow my vlogs, then you know what I'm talking about, because my vlogs aren't real time, and the comments are going, are they going fast for you too? Are y'all seeing the same thing I'm seeing? Watching from Florida. Whoa, 355 people. Oh. It was all 4 of them at the table. Sophia was talking about the pandemic. What did Sophia say? 342 people in the house. That's right, Becky. Sorry, sometimes I want to like already give you guys nicknames. I was about to call you Bex, but then I'm like, but does Becky want that? You know? Oh yeah, they're going super fast for you too. Hi, Robin. Oh. Hi, guys. I don't know why my cough is here today. I thought I was doing really well. Yeah, so I'm just sitting here working on some stuff on my computer, and I'm always so, like, I really want my videos to be consistent and reliable for you guys. There was a time, I don't know how long you've been watching me, but there was a time where my stuff was just like Frankenstein was in charge of putting stuff together, and I just hate when I miss. You're moving soon? Oh, where are you going? My Mary's live gotta go. Oh, thank you, Julie, too. Oh, Chloe. How's my daughter doing? Girl, I don't know. She's not closing cabinets, but she's upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, are we all doing okay under the circumstances of just cleaning all the time? Hello, fellow Texan. Hold on, let me see. Hi, Valerie. I'm gonna try to scroll. I think this is like very similar to Instagram, so I can scroll back and see some more comments. Maria, I need to know where Cotton Eye Joe went. Listen, I don't know, but he's got friends in low places because this house has tarantula. Well, I don't know where to look. Where are you guys at? Are you like right there? I think you're right there. I absolutely, P.S., not to derail, but I actually sometimes get very uncomfortable looking at myself in the viewfinder. That's why when I go back through editing and I'll see something off, like my hair will have like a weird piece or something about my clothes are off or something, I'm just like, oh my gosh. It's because I never like typically check myself. Friends in Low Places, yeah, the country music song, but tarantula style effing spiders. And I'm not joking with you. One was about this big around, and I don't know why they think they're welcome here. I'm looking around because are they gonna drop? No, I think we're good. But I killed one. It's pretty much a regular daily occurrence, which is bizarre because I've been spraying the house. Whoa. It's going by so fast. And you know what? I don't actually like, it doesn't like frighten me to see spiders, but my daughter hates them. But it's still, to me though, I think what's like throwing me off is I'm like, you are big as hell. How did you squeeze in here? Where are you coming from? Because I don't see any cracks or anything. But they keep coming, so I don't know where they're coming from. Okay, I think we're all done talking about spiders, right? Loxie's over here by the stairs. I don't know what she's doing. Oh, where did comments go? Oh, where'd they go? Uh-oh. Oh, there they are. Probably coming from my attic. Okay. Gonna get that checked out. Oh, thank you, Leanne. Thank you so much. All right, so I saw this funny thing that said 2020 most unused household item was a bra, and I thought that was hilarious. But what do you guys think is the most unused item right now? I would concur. I'm trying to think. I know that was a really random thing to say. Like, what am I saying? I don't know. 500 people? Whoa. Dang. I missed the ghost. You missed the ghost? I'm glad somebody misses the ghost because I sure as hell don't miss that ghost. That really was weird stuff. Like, it truly was. And it was from the moment, like, we moved into that house. It wasn't like all of a sudden there was this weird, thing happening. I remember the first couple of months we moved in, and I have a vivid memory of me with a knife with my daughter walking up and down the stairs, and it's just very bizarre. And we talked about it too the other day because she's like, oh, we didn't have a ghost, and I'm like, yeah, we didn't. Why were you constantly coming into my room asking me if I was making that loud noise? And I was literally sitting in my bed with a book. Like, what? There's no noise coming from that. And the same thing would happen to me. I would hear like a loud banging or like a door slamming. And I know does that not sound so cliche? But that's what I was hearing. And I would call her up, because I wasn't getting up. So I'd call her up and be like, did you just slam the door? She's like, no, I'm just sitting here on my bed. And I'm just like, but did you drop something? Or she's like, no, I literally haven't moved. And I'm just like, okay. Okay then. Who? Oh my God, knife night. I have embarrassed myself. I don't know why y'all are still around. I really don't. But that speaks volumes to your loyalty, because if you caught knife night and you still here, listen, I've had some low days. I've had some really low days. Comments are gone again. I don't know what happens. They just like disappear and go. Did somebody just give me $1? Is that what that little thing says? What does that mean? If somebody did, thank you so much. What does that mean? Why am I getting in closer? Like, me getting in closer is going to reveal the answer. I believe in ghosts. I so seriously have been through some crazy, oh, your comment went. It would have blown you. Oh, I want that story. Like I said, I still stand by like what I said in like my story time videos on my vlogs about how a part of me knows that what was happening was just like weird, and there were no reasons for it or no explanations for it. But then a part of me is just like, but why? This isn't like, my brain wants to make a logical sense of it, and when it can't, it's almost like I'm torn down the middle. Whoa. Oh, that's so nice. You guys, you don't have to send me money. That is so nice. Oh my gosh. You make me laugh. Oh, Laura, were you the one who sent the $1? Thank you. No coughing. Sorry, it's my asthma. I promise. I really have not gone anywhere since. So for us here in my location, we're actually, I don't even think that we have any confirmed cases where I am, because where I moved is like really small. But like overall the county, there's like some, but I've been to the grocery store. I think at this point I've been to the grocery store 4 times. I've been to Dollar Tree once, which I showed that because I don't have any toilet paper. Still don't have any. I don't know. I don't even know how that's happening, to be honest. And I went and did like a drive-through pickup at the at-home store. I'm trying to think, have I? Yeah, I haven't. But I was thinking about this. For me, at first, I wasn't thinking that the quarantine situation was really all that hard, because I'm already a homebody person to begin with. I mean, if you watch my videos, like, you probably get that feeling from me. What the heck? Is that a ghost? Did somebody send me a ghost sticker? I don't know what that means. I'm not Kelly. I decided to do YouTube full time. What was I saying? So the quarantine situation has not been difficult for me, and I know that I'm not here to say that this isn't a big deal, but I started thinking about people that are similar, like my sister-in-law. She's a very outdoorsy, go person. And like I said, while I realize there are obviously bigger things that are more profound than us leaving, it still has to be hard for that kind of personality, you know, to like stay home. And I just, my heart just goes out to really just kind of the whole, obviously the whole thing, right? But it's got to be so hard for those that aren't used to having to be locked away, because it's, again, to me, it just comes so naturally. I miss packing, quarantine crafting is my vote. AZ Prince, since you, whoa, what the heck? Y'all, you don't have to send me money, but thank you so much. Awesome dream realized. Yeah. I'm a little nuts for doing it. What did you say, Jay? Hey, Jay. I don't know if y'all know who Jay is, but she's an icon. Wait, are you gonna get an office? Because there's been no mention of it. What do you mean an office? Like, I don't know. What do you mean? It comes natural to you too to be at home. I bet Loxy loves having you home full time. Well, I was already pretty much working remotely. What people didn't obviously know is that I was also doing traveling. But Loxy's pretty much used to me being here. YouTube live, what? Sierra's in the house. A home office. Oh, I actually do have another room, but when I did the house tour, I wanted to leave it out just because one of the things that I noticed when I was filming in the last house was, and you might see this across different YouTubers, you know, there are people who want to share certain spaces, there are certain spaces that you know, like private zone, and when you put your life out there, and especially when you get, you know, also judged and attacked for like the things you do, it makes you feel really vulnerable. And I got to a point where I was like, okay, I've shared so much, and I just wanted like this one space where I didn't want to, I don't know, and it just turned out to be that space. So I do actually have an office, and it has all of my same old office furniture in it. And there were like for example, there were pictures of my daughter that like I wanted up, but when I was filming in the last house, I was having to like edit my way and stuff around certain things, and it was just bothering me. Just, you know, private things that I just didn't want like always to be there or have to worry about angles. So I decided that the best way for me to handle it was to just have like the one space I could put like all of the things that I didn't have to worry about, and that be that. So hopefully that answers your question. Hi guys, hi everyone. My channel is your therapy, y'all. What? Dawn, that's so nice. That's crazy, because there are channels that do that for me. So if what you feel is what I feel for those channels, that blows my mind, and it's hard for me to like understand how people could feel that way about me, I guess. Oh, my mouth is dry. I need some water. Hi, Atlanta. Hi, New Mexico. Do I have a link to my diffuser? The most recent one I have? I don't think I've left it in my description box in a while. I know on my vlog channel, in my description, I keep my favorite Amazon stuff, but I don't think the diffuser is one of them. And honestly, I haven't burned it. Is that the right term for a diffuser? Do you burn a diffuser? That doesn't sound right. I have to find my essential oils. I'm the person that got you watching YouTube. Oh, I hope you found a lot of fun stuff on YouTube. I just love YouTube. I have had in the past some weird guilty pleasure videos that I like to watch. I don't know, like, what do you guys love to watch? I don't think coloring's a weird thing, but I love watching coloring videos. I mean, it's so satisfying. And this one, y'all are gonna laugh. I don't know why I'm telling anybody this, but I don't even know how I saw this. I don't even know how I got into this, but I found myself watching these toy videos where they open like mystery packets. It was something about opening up all the sounds of the packaging and then opening it up and then like finding the collection, like trying to complete the collection. But I mean, just, that's YouTube for you, you know, all kinds of things that you can watch. Oh, you're so welcome, Barb. Homesteading? Coloring Bliss is a great channel. Ooh, am I subscribed to that one? Quarantine Vacation cracked me up. Part two. There's gonna be a part 2. And I have to say that part 2 is going to be pretty bad. I don't even know that there should be a part 2, considering what I'm gonna put out, but yeah, me and my daughter were doing great. It's funny because we haven't wanted to kill each other yet, so we're doing good. You love KK and Baby J because of, oh, aren't they fabulous? Aren't they just the cutest family you've ever seen in your life? Where are you? Oh, I'm in the kitchen, by the way. I do anything for Easter? No, hang on, Loxie wants to go outside. We're gonna watch church on the internet. I didn't even really get to complete like getting stuff for my daughter's Easter basket or my niece's Easter basket. It just kind of like paused. I think it's because my mind went on a pause. You know, I'm sure I could have figured it out through online things, but it's just such a weird thing to be used to going, you know, out to a store to get things, and then now you're kind of like, oh, you know, can't do that. So, and there's obviously only so much in a Dollar Tree. I think, I don't know, you know, it's just whatever it is. She's out there hooting and hollering at absolutely nobody. What you doing? You never bark. Now you started the neighbor's dog. That's on you. I gotta go get her. She's too much. You don't think you're too much? Get in here. I'm just joking. Dogs are dogs, you know, they're gonna bark. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Get over here, cutie patootie. Oh, you're a big girl. She's a big baby. Big girl bark. She has interest. She has all kinds of barks. It's almost like she's 5 different people in there. But that wasn't even her scary bark. That was her pre-intro. Have I wondered, do you lock your door? Yes. Sorry, I'm reading comments, so if I look weird, that's why. Yeah, it'll be, I feel like hopefully all of this will be put behind us. And you know what, even as a stay-at-home person, and I think I'll always be that way, but I definitely have I'm definitely seeing things very differently and being really grateful for those little itty bitty things, you know, that you just never, like, not me, I'm not going to speak for you, but like, I just never, you know, like something as simple as going to the movie theater. Like now all of a sudden I want to go to the movie theater more. And I'm not a fan of going to the movie theater. I wait for like the one movie that I absolutely cannot wait for it to come out on Netflix DVD. But yeah, I don't know. That, you know, things like going to the grocery store. But before it was like just going to the grocery store, getting what I needed, checking out, like that was the end of the story. You know, now it's like, you know, obviously that there's a process to how things make it to the store. But now for me, there's like this newfound like wonder in it, honestly, and how bad I feel as a person for not ever seeing how hard things work in the back end. Yeah, going out to restaurants. What are some things y'all are gonna like do first? I feel like the first thing I'm gonna do, honestly, is I don't know where I'm going. Probably Hobby Lobby, but I'm gonna be waving at people. I'm gonna be like, I love you. You have a great day. I mean, you know, I don't know. Just, it's so interesting that I don't know. I guess I didn't realize how much you really do need to see people out in public. Isn't that a weird thing? Is that a weird thing to say? I don't know. I don't know what I just said. Hey, listen, this is live. I don't know what's gonna come out of my mouth. Thrifting. Oh yes, thrifting. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely love your deep thoughts. I don't even know why I started them. It wasn't like something that I sat down and said, okay, like, it just happened. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep this a thing. Somebody asked me for a compilation of all of my deep thoughts, so I'm gonna do that in a video for you guys really soon. Do I like the Ghost Whisperer? Isn't that with Jennifer Love Hewitt? And I think I tried to get into it, but I didn't get into it. Loxy's laying right here in case you wanted to know. Oh, good night, Brenda. Yeah, I think everyone will be more enjoyable too. I feel like a lot of good will come out of this, which is a good thing, because to have suffered through this and then not come out with anything great, that would have been ultra depressing, I think. But I think everyone's gonna have their own reaction, you know, to when things start opening up. I feel like it's gonna open up by locations. I think that's how it's gonna happen. I don't know that and honestly, I'm gonna be fair here and say that I feel like talking about coronavirus is almost as sensitive as talking about politics, and I try to avoid like the whole thing, like to go on that deep level, because it's just like politics. I feel like there's always like one side or one side, and there's just like, you know, no in between. But I'm also not like the most educated person on all of this. For me, I've always been the kind of person where I just get the information I need to know, and then like I try to stay away, because if it's something that I can't change or control, I don't want to keep beating myself up and watching like the news and being scared, or being like, that's just not my style. But I feel like if I had to say one thing, they should open by location. I don't think places that, and obviously do whatever they think is best, because again, I don't know the ins and outs, and obviously the travel situation, but I think that it should be opened by places who kind of aren't, you know, aren't the hot spots. But that's all I'm gonna say, because I get scared talking about it. Is your daughter okay leaving school? I mean, it's really kind of a sad situation, but her freshman year, and like this is how you go. But I don't even think that that's the worst situation. My heart goes out to seniors. Who knew? And obviously in the United States, and I know I have a lot of you who aren't in the United States, and especially in the South. And so I can't speak for all the other places, but I can tell you in the South, prom is a big deal. It's like a rite of passage. It is a senior's rite of, so for these seniors to not have that is a very crushing thing. I mean, they've made movies about prom, since, wasn't Carrie a whole thing? But, and then I think about the seniors in college. Can you imagine going to an Ivy League school and you're a senior and you paid all that money? Not that that takes away from like a community college situation or just from a different college, but like you spend all that money and you don't get, I don't know. That's a really sad thing, man. Oh, it's so sad. Senior prom is big in Los Angeles too. Whoa, hey, ho. That is so nice, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys are saying so much and it's going by fast sometimes. Sometimes it just goes, boom. You have twins that are seniors? Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope, honestly, I hope that, I don't know how they're gonna do this, right? Like, I don't know if they're gonna open it up in stages, but they're still gonna maybe limit the social gathering amount. I imagine that by next year, we'll probably be resuming back to just the everyday. I feel like it's gonna take some people some time to get comfortable enough being around other people. For me, I'm gonna be, I don't know, I feel fine. I don't know, I'd be fine, but where am I going with any of this? Sometimes I don't know. I really don't. My mind left the building. I hope my kids are driving me nuts. I was talking about it on my Instagram live last time. And I was talking about how hard is it to close a damn cabinet door? Why is that so hard? It's funny because, she's been gone to college, and so I've been getting acclimated to my way, my style. And then when they come home, it has this roommate effect. And I'm just like, you want to fix that? That's what's been happening at my house. Can we talk about how the earth is healing now? Yes, that too. I was thinking about that too. I was just like, yes, for the ozone layer and, just, I don't know. I'm having faith in the man upstairs, and I'm just leaving it out. My husband's working from home, I feel ya. Ooh. Y'all are so sweet, by the way. Everyone is being so incredibly nice. Nothing Luke walking. I mean, it kills me, the shit she does sometimes. And I'm like, I told her the other day, I said, mark my words. I said, when you move into your first apartment, I'm gonna come live with you for the first 3 months, and I'm gonna do everything you did. And I meant it. I think I mean it. I know it's wrong, but I mean it. And I don't feel bad about it. I am. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna leave my shoes. I'm gonna leave one shoe here, one shoe there. I'm gonna leave my laundry on the couch for 5 days. I'm gonna leave doors open, cabinet doors open. I'm gonna do it all. She does this one thing. She does this one thing where she will take out a kitchen towel from the drawer to wipe her hands with, and then she puts the towel back in the damn drawer. And I said, why? But why would you do that? Like, it needs to air dry. Like, and here's the thing, she has like, the kid washes her hands 85,000 times. And I'm like, and so she picks out, no, hold on, I missed a part of the story. I'm a bad storyteller. There's already a towel out that she can use. But no, she's got to go in for the new one. And when she puts it back, she doesn't even fold it back nicely. So it's like triple whammies. And I'm just like, I'm gonna need an explanation because why? Yeah, so anyway, I let's not get me hyped up. My Instagram girls know what happens when that happens. Knife night happens, is what happens. Oy. But that's the thing, you know, it's like isn't that the classic case when you live with someone, do you ever truly live with someone who does things exactly like you do? Like, does that ever happen? You know? I feel like God does it on purpose, you know? Just to get a laugh, just to get a chuckle. But just sign on, you have me laughing. Oh, she's too much. That would wind my clock too, girl. You don't know how many years this has been going on. That's the other part of the story, is I'm like, you hear me when I talk, right? Like, you hear me, because I feel like this is just constant deja vu. What's Loxy doing? I hear her. And whenever she moves, hold on, let me read what y'all are saying. My husband takes his clothes off. I'm in the dining room and hangs each item on different dining room chair. Whoa. Whoa, I missed it. Oh, I lost it. Oh, there it is. It drives me. Oh my God. That would kill me. Oh my gosh. Have I ever watched The Middle? It's not a TV show. I have not. Favorite quarantine snack? I don't know. I don't know. Ice cream? We finally bought the red Boston hat that I had on. Oh, what? Really? We have the same hat? I think that's so cool. Double stuffed Oreos, yeah. Anything in the cabinets? Oh my gosh, right? Oh, my knee, holy moly. Banana, oh yeah, banana nut muffins and ginger ale. That's right, Jay, that's right, exactly. I don't have any more banana nut muffins. I ate all of them. But I have a ginger ale every day. Are you working on any DIYs? Actually, yes. So I'm gonna do a DIY for the bathroom upstairs, but with the whole situation going on, like I can do online shopping, but what I've been finding is what I want from Hobby Lobby sold out online. I've been going to Kirkland's, kind of having the same situation, and I don't know, a part of me doesn't want to just like put up decorations for the sake of like getting it done. I want to be able to pick what I truly love. So I've been waiting for everything to kind of, go back to normal. So unfortunately, there's a standstill in that. Will anybody be my crush? I don't know what that means, but I had so many packages delivered to my house today. Oh my gosh, I saw this. So I have not been on the tiger lion guy thing at all. My daughter was talking about it. I was like, I don't care, and I don't want to care about this. But I knew enough to know something about the Carol lady because my daughter was like talking about how crazy she was. Anyway, fast forward to, I see this picture on the internet. I don't know where it was, but it was somebody took a picture of the front door. Okay, so on their front door, they left a note for like whoever was delivering, like UPS, FedEx, whoever, and they said, drop your packages here if you think Carol King or whatever her name is did it, or drop your packages here if she didn't or whatever. And like all the packages were on like the side of like whatever it is that she did, because I have no idea. And even though I don't know the whole story, I still found it hilarious that somebody was kind of interacting with the delivery guys and having them like play a game. And so it was funny because she had like multiple deliveries. You could see like Amazon Prime and like other Baskin, thank you, Carol Baskin. And you could see each like delivery guy had like piled up in like that one spot, and the other spot was like completely bare. I thought that was hilarious. Oh, okay, killed her husband, buried him. Oh, like for real? She in jail? Or is this like a fake story? Is this a real story, or is it like a TV show? But anyway, I thought, even though like I didn't know the story, I found it hilarious that this person like put like this little game of voting for the delivery people. I thought it was pretty cute. It's real? She's not in jail? What the fuck? Oh no, girl, no. She should be on Snapped. That does not sound like it's for me. She fed him to the tigers? Oh my god. Yeah, I can't watch anything with animal abuse. Like I can't do it. Cannot do it. If that's happening, no. Allegedly. Oh my god, that's insane. That isn't, so is he like, how do they know he's murdered? Did they find him, or is he like a missing person? Hi, Angela. It's all speculation. Missing, gone, missing. Tiger probably missing. Oh, so he's missing. He's technically, okay. So, gotcha. Oh, oof. Oof. Multi-millionaire? Whoa. She had him declared dead? Bet she did. Oh, was he the millionaire and she wasn't? All I know is that I was watching one of the coronavirus briefings from the president, and I watched one reporter ask about, like, literally the question was, hey, coronavirus, this, and then the next reporter was like, yeah, so are you gonna let what's-his-face out of jail? And I was just like, what? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I was just like, the heck? Who's in, like, what is this whole tiger thing? Like, I don't know, I cannot do it. Whoa, oh my God, whoa. Okay, first of all, I'm seeing numbers. Over 700 people, 240 thumbs up, thank you so much. $44, y'all, that is so nice, thank you. You do not have to do that at all. Please do not do that. But, oh, you heard what I'm talking about? I'm just like, damn, we took a hard left turn in this press conference. But, wowzers. Loxy is going to be 8 next month. Let's talk about I Love Lucy. Okay. Actually, I brought up I Love Lucy the other day in conversation. And it's so sad because no one else around me that I bring it up to, like, knows what I'm talking about. And I'm just like, okay. But what did I say? I don't remember. Lock and Key was so good, right? Lock and Key was really good. And I'm not usually into stuff like that, but it held my attention, for sure. I have to watch it so we can do a live about it. It's a train wreck. I don't know. I'm still waiting for Making a Murder to come out because I really do not think Stephen Avery did it at all, which would honestly make his life so mind-blowingly sad. Like, just, like, I couldn't even fathom. But anyway, I'm still waiting for that to happen. Like, there's just no way that this guy did it. Like, there's just no freaking way. And something stinks so bad in that whole little town. Uh-oh, something's not right. But hi, Shauna. What's up? Lucy and Superman. My favorite episode, that's hard because there's so many, really. It's not like there's like one specific, but because there are these moments where Ricky is so funny that I die. I honestly think Ricky and Ethel are the funniest characters in the whole thing. But overall, like, in terms of like beginning to end, Madam X, when Lucy's literally running around the couch, why Ethel Mertz, I lose my shit. What are some of my other favorites? It's hard to say. Yeah, there's obviously the classics. There's the job switching, which is the chocolate one. There is the grapes. And actually, I don't think it's called, what is the grapes one called? Because the chocolate one's called job switching. The grapes one is called, I forget what it's called. But obviously, like, the classics like are the best, right? The smashing of the grapes, the chocolate, but they're kind of in a league of their own, you know? You can't really... I haven't watched Lucy Italian movie. Yes, thank you. That's what it's called. I haven't watched Lucy in a while, so I've They usually pop up at the top of my head, but oh, I know what came up in conversation. My niece was here. It was yesterday. When my niece was here yesterday, we played a YouTube video, and it was like a bunch of sing-alongs, and one of the songs sounded exactly like the tune, but the words were different. But it was the one where Lucy wants to go to Europe, but she loses her passport, and she puts herself in the luggage, and then her doctor, comes by, and she sings, she flies in the sugar vine, shoe flies in the sugar vine, shoe flies, that whole thing. Anyway, so I was just like, oh, this song is on Lucy, and my daughter just looked at me like, okay, and I was like, okay. The freezer one's actually not one of my favorites. I was thinking about that last year, and I was like, an episode I don't play a lot of, and it's the freezer. Vita Vita Vegemin is my daughter's favorite, but it is hilarious. Love that one. Is it hot in here to you, Joe? Oh, just stop it. Yeah, the hometown one is really cute, where they do the little thing behind Ethel. Ooh, I love when they're on their way to California and they stay in that shack and the train comes by. Honestly. And you know what gets me too? Some of the earlier episodes, you can tell that they started changing like the audience. I don't know if they started actually overlaying like a generic audience laugh, because in the first season of I Love Lucy, you can tell it's like the real audience laughing, because there were some cackles that just kept going, and it's hilarious. Like the audience laughing, like the real genuine ones, crack me up. Oh, we need to be besties and talk about Little Susan Dollar Tree Hall. We are. Schitt's Creek, I watched that when I moved into this house. So back when I didn't have a couch or anything and I had the blow-up mattress, I had actually seen Schitt's Creek on is it on Netflix? Yeah. I had seen it quite a few times, and I was just like, I kept passing by it, and then I was bored one night. I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch this. It is the best thing ever. I'm waiting for the 6th and final season to come out. I mean, it's out on TV, but not on Netflix yet. But Alexis and David, the way he talks with his broken wrist, and Alexis too. Alexis is always like this. And I just die. Ew, David. Yeah, oh, David. It just, I want to be friends with those people. My hoodie, it's not on backwards. See? It just has like this whole thing. My husband's name is David. It never gets old. That's hilarious. I want a coffee mug that says, ew, David. Alexis's character, honestly, she should win awards for that. Because if you watch her in real life, because she does such a good job that you're like, okay, in some level, like you have to be like that in real life. No. It's too funny. Wow, it just got really quiet. I think my TV turned off. I was watching Clue. I was watching Mrs. White be a Looney Tune. Saved by the Bell should be a thing. But did the ghost stay at the other house? I think he did, honestly. Like, I have not once I've not felt a single iota of what I did in the last house here, like at all. It just feels like what you think a house would feel like, you know? But yeah. Can we talk about the dining room library? Oh my gosh, do you love that idea? Do you guys, that room I've just been like back and forth on what I'm gonna do, and it will be the last room I do in the whole house. But here's the thing though, like, am I even gonna use that dining room table? Probably not. But I couldn't get myself to wanting to put furniture in it, like seating, like a couch or like armchairs. I just couldn't get myself to do that because it's not a room with doors, and I don't know why I struggle with decorating stuff, but I just thought, you know what? I want it to be cozy and I want to see books. And I thought that it would, yeah. What inspired me to be a YouTuber, and can I talk about my experience since then? That's a really good question because it's actually, when I first started doing videos, I wasn't doing it to be a YouTuber. As a matter of fact, my mentality wasn't that I was creating a channel. I wasn't trying to create content. I was making an account, right? So I didn't have like a personal YouTube account. When I made it, I knew that I wanted to like kind of put some ideas out there. So that's why I named it Cheap Crafty Girl, because I was just like, I wanted to put out videos that I wasn't seeing on YouTube at the time. Now, mind you, I started YouTube when it was still very like raw and nothing really was going on, and people were doing videos on the bedroom floor kind of thing. And so my intent was not to be a YouTuber. Honestly, that word, I don't even think that word even registered in my head because I didn't really know the space that well. And then it just, I don't even know how it just like kept going. And I think a part of it was because I was lonely too. Like there were, and I think I've actually talked about this before. There was like, I wanted to find stuff on YouTube that I wasn't finding, so I wanted to put videos of it myself. And then it was just because I wanted like that company, and it was giving me that. Because when I started it, I wasn't in a relationship, and I had just gotten out of a relationship. And so it really, and then I just kind of kept up with it, you know? Actually, there was a point there where I just wasn't putting up videos at all. I mean, there was a good, I opened it in 2011, and I really didn't start putting consistent videos up until about 2015 is my guess. Maybe even 2015. And my experience has been, I've gone through a lot of feelings about it. I'll tell you this. I've gone through a lot of feelings about it because I'm a private person. So all of these things were happening, right, as I was putting out content. Then it was turning into people were investing their time and their feelings with me. And so that started to become a new thing. I started seeing like those comments about how somebody felt about me, and I never once like necessarily saw my channel that had anything to do about me. I always thought no one would really care. I didn't want anyone to like really care. I was just trying to like, it was the content that I thought that people would care about, and I was really surprised that it was almost turning to be more about me than the content. And that's still something that is very hard for me to accept, to understand how people could feel about me on that level. And so when my channel started doing that shift into me putting up more videos, and it was satisfying all of these things that I really loved. I loved the feeling of sharing things and being excited and knowing that it was going to be like reciprocated. But the other parts that I struggle with is there's chunks of me here and there where I'm just like, I kind of wish like that I had not gone down the avenue. It's just like this, I really don't know how to explain it. It's, you put yourself out there and then like, that's it. You're out on the internet, and there's times where I'm like, I wonder what, did I make the right decisions? Like, would I be better if I was just, not doing that? And, does any of that make sense? Am I having a conversation? I don't even know, but, yeah, I feel like everyone else is somewhere else, and that's fine too. But it just, it's, there's always going to be like this, for me, I think because I'm by nature a private person, there's always going to be this part of me that, it's always going to like my privacy, but, and that's the other part. I've definitely grown into, not being apologetic for wanting like my privacy. Like what I put out, what I share is absolutely what I want to put out. It's absolutely what I want to share. And then that's it. There doesn't need to be, anything else. She's coming down the stairs. Hi, I'm on live. No. I'm not talking about you. I think it would be scary to have a channel. It's, it's really like based on personality type. I think that there are people that are just built with like the natural ability to be unapologetically themselves. And then, I kind of have a mixture of things, but I'm slowly getting into this area where I'm just like, okay, I can't sit here and worry all the time, because YouTube is like that space where, you can join one day and exit the next. And if I sit and worry about one specific individual, or, it's just, I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like I make no sense ever. YouTube's my job, so this is the only coworker I have. Listen, I tried Outlander and it was not for me. I did not gel with it. Yeah, exactly, Andrea, that too. And that was the other thing I was finding, is that there's two types of, viewers for me. It's the ones who genuinely care and just want to know about me. And then there's those who want to know, to use it to make fun and to create all kinds of other things. And I have held back a lot because of that bucket of people. And I hate that. I hate that for you guys. You guys are like this bucket of people, right? And I would share, if I knew, who was watching me, and what, without a doubt, knew that, you weren't using it to stalk my kid and like that all the things that happens, like, yeah, I would share, but I end up restricting myself because I don't want this group to have any more information on me, like on how I feel or like just my opinion about something. Like I don't want them to have that, and it's just, so I keep to myself. It's an unfortunate thing, but people, oh. Judy, listen, honey, that's the $1 million question. I don't get it either. Oh. I think that's smart that you think ahead. Thank you, Maria. I'm in Texas. Oh, that's so sweet. Carrie Joe. I am loving this YouTube live. It's so fun. I love it. And by the way, I just want to like reiterate something. I'm still trying to like balance everything out and, you know, working on like both of my channels. So I'm absolutely horrible. And I've talked about this before. I'm absolutely horrible about like my comments. But if you see your comment posted under a video, know that I saw it. Like I saw it, read it, approved it. And the reason why I do this is because it's just, my channel is not a trolling channel. There's no need for there to be anything ugly. And what I noticed was that it would also upset a lot of subscribers, you know, and coming to defense. And I didn't want you guys to like that. I never want any of y'all to come to the channel and be stressed out and like see stuff like that. So, I just don't get it. And honestly, it's pretty good. There really isn't much that I decline anyway. But I also can't stay on a video for too long and like go back and keep approving comments. And I've been doing a bad job of approving comments lately because I haven't been getting around to it. So I just that's why like I wanted to come on here, because I wanted to spend that time with you. Corn dip crack delicious. Oh my God. Yeah, but then I don't know about you, but I always regret it after I eat it, but I can't help it. My skit was hilarious, the glove. Honestly, the day that I filmed was the day I thought of that video. And so I was just completely winging all of it. That's why I was just kind of like, didn't really have a full sense of anything. And when I got in the car to go to Starbucks, I turned on the radio and Whitney Houston's song was playing. And so it just like, that just like happened. And it's funny because a lot of you, or I don't think anyone caught on. I don't think anyone caught on to when it was really a parody. People caught on the moment that you saw the shot of my coffee pot. But if you go back and watch what I was packing, like no one caught on to how freaking random my packing was. I packed a pair of pajamas, orange socks, slippers with holes in them, no underwear, no bra, no other outfit. I packed a freaking jade roller. You know, like it was just so random and weird. But obviously I didn't do a good enough job of how bad my packing was, because I don't think anyone picked up on it. But, and my daughter was having none of it. None. And she was like, when she shoved that cup in my hand, you should have seen her. She was standing like over here in this corner. That's why I was laughing. That's why when I was like flipping the book, I was laughing because she was literally standing there with the cup and she was like waiting like this with the cup in her hand, giving me the death stare. And I was just, it was so hilarious to me how mad she was. And then she shoves the cup in my hand. And I asked for a lot of ice and a lot of water, and I got a Sprite from Chick-fil-A. So, not what I ordered. But anyway, my goddess. Oh, so funny. I was laughing so hard that day. I don't know why everything was funny. Yes, YouTube is my job, my only job. Oh, proud to be me. Crafty girl mug? What's this about a mug? Oh my god, it's just so funny. And yeah, I mean, I didn't mean for Loxy to not make it in that video. People kept asking like where was Loxy, and I was just like, oh, I just filmed it on a whim, and so it just never. It was oh merch. Oh, what should be on the mug? Oh my gosh, I'm a mess, y'all. Part 2 is gonna be bad, very bad. And I told her, I was like, listen, I was like, you have to be in it because honestly, from reading the comments, you are actually the star of the show. I don't know how it happened, but I need my star back, so. Oh my gosh. So there's that mug. Oh yeah, I don't say that so there's that often, but I actually say it. I say it in just everyday real life a lot. Wow, we've been on here a while. Oh, we lost some folks. Oh. Any more online hauls? I don't know. I've just been like, I've been acting weird about online stuff now because now I'm just like, I don't know if I'm being stubborn because I can't go out, you know? It's like, oh, now that I can't, I want to, but yeah. I can't wait for you guys to see my bedroom. You're not gonna expect it. I'm telling you, you're not. Love the deep thoughts. I'm so glad you guys love it. What time is it? Oh, dang, it is late. I'm gonna be doing, I can read to you guys some stuff that I have in here that I came up with. I'm gonna do things I'm loving. The parody part 2 thing. I want to do like a full quarantine like day or maybe like a week thing. I need to do some spring cleaning because obviously I need to get in the attic and take care of what's his face. Craft room clean out. It's bad. It's bad. It's worse than anything you've ever seen. That's all I'm gonna say. I've also been like having massive sleeping issues. I don't know like what's been going on with that. But I am, and actually I've always had sleeping problems. Got it. That's gross. I even like did a sleep study once when I was younger. I go through these weird ways where I have patterns where my sleep is normal, and then I have patterns where my sleep is absolutely not normal. Meaning like I'll either wake up all the time or the hours in which I sleep are very bad and very off. And that's been happening. So when my daughter came home, like a couple days in, one of the first things we did was we watched like a whole series of movies, and I stayed up late, and then that triggered me into staying up late. But then I'm getting up, still relatively at the same early time that I do, and it's just but I can't fall asleep at all. Like I will sit in my bed and I am not falling asleep at all. So I want to do some type of video where I'm going to document like getting myself back to sleeping better, basically. Anyways, oh yeah. Loxie's over there crying at the foot of the stairs. Like what is it that you want? She's restless about something. Giveaways, you know, I haven't done a giveaway in a really long time. And I started thinking about that when I was looking at my craft room, and I've been doing this thing in this house where I'm like, I do not want to store things that I'm simply not going to use. Because what I was doing before is I was still storing decor I was no longer using, thinking, well, I might use it. But I'm getting to a point where it's going to go. Like it's going to leave. And when I looked at my craft room, I was like, you know, I'm going to have to do the same thing with my craft room. Like I just do not want, like, here's the thing. I'm still going to go to Dollar Tree. I'm still going to buy a lot of stuff and it's going to come back in. But I think I'm going to get to a point where when I clean this out, I think I'm going to have, I don't know what kind of giveaway I'm going to do. I think I want at least multiple people to get things. But I got to do something because I'm always donating is what I've been doing lately. That's what I've been doing the last couple of years is I just donate stuff that I'm no longer using. But I want you guys to get some of my craft room stuff. So I think I'm going to be doing something soon. I'm going to have to, first I have to clean that room because it's a mess. It's a mess. And then my niece goes up there and she plays. I found all of my daughter's old toys, like all of her Bratz dolls, all of her My Littlest Pet Shops. I bet I could sell that on eBay and make bank, I think, because they're so old and rare. But so my niece comes over and she plays with it and she's just, oh, she is in love, but the room is a mess. And then all the little things I get her from Dollar Tree. So you can't see the floor. That's all I'm going to tell you. You cannot see a stitch of the floor. And I'm not proud of that. Oh my, hi Isabel. Hey. You should do an empties video. You know, can someone explain that to me? What is that? I think I've seen like videos like that floating around, but I don't think I've ever watched any. Like products that I've used that are now empty. Which DIYers do you like to watch? I actually don't. I don't watch videos that are from a Dollar Tree perspective. I really don't watch videos like that at all. I don't watch DIYs or like Dollar Tree hauls. I do like decorating videos. It's pretty, sorry, my phone I think is gonna die soon. I love Liz from Traditions by the Season. Like ever since you guys told me about her, I'm just like, that's like my one-stop shop for my inspiration. But I pretty much watch, you guys are on my phone, so I can't look at my history, but I love vlogs. Why am I drawing a blank? Hang on, let me pull up my YouTube because I don't even freaking know. Yeah, let me get a charger. Hang on. Oh, my knee cracked. I'm broken. Sometimes, I don't know why, but this happens all the time when I film or I'm on camera. I just draw these massive blanks. Sorry for that. Oh. Oh yeah, sometimes was I frozen there for a second? Sometimes what I do, and I'm sure this happens to a lot of you, like you'll start watching one thing and then you spiral into the abyss of that one thing. So I started watching a bunch of like Fifth Harmony's concerts, and then that spiraled into Little Mix. So that's been happening. But let me see what I've been watching. I don't know. And then sometimes I was watching parts of the Ellen show where she was doing something with like baby boomers and millennials. I don't know, just like sometimes I watch random things, not necessarily subscriptions. If that makes sense. Oh, Liz posted that? My daughter was literally just talking about this TikTok thing. I have to watch that video. Who am I subscribed to? Oh, you know what? There are these channels where they're like ambience type stuff where it's just like one scene, but they put in like rain and thunder. Oh, I love that stuff. You want to go outside, Lox? Okay. One more time for the record. Oh yeah, look at my history. Blippy, Blippy, Blippy from my niece. Blippy, Blippy goes on a boat. Blippy goes to the playhouse. I need to appoint a chat moderator. Ooh, what is that? I'll do that. How do I do that? Ooh. Oh my gosh. This video popped up in my feed. It was a Dollar Tree like organization video, and I was like, I did that, and it just blew me away. Who remembers when I did a video where I went to Dollar Tree and I was literally straightening up the store and the shelves? And the idea came to me when I was at a Dollar Tree and I was fixing some stuff, and I was like, this has to be a video. It was driving me crazy, so I was like putting things up, and I was like, this has to be a video. And then I saw this lady do it, and I was just like, but I was just like, I gotta do that. Anyway, it sparked me to remember that I did that video, and I was like, I gotta do that video again. When did I do that video? Like 2 years ago? Yeah, see, the weird thing is when you look at your history, sometimes like your YouTube will like, if you have just YouTube running in the background, it will like play the next thing. So sometimes some of the things that are on here, I'm like, I don't remember watching that. Oh, I've been watching Kendall Ray. Yeah, manifest videos. Yeah, some of this stuff I'm like, I didn't watch that. Oh, I don't know how I stumbled upon this girl. I don't know if you guys know who she is, Chelsea Lynn. She was doing I guess this is a character of hers, Trailer Trash Tammy, and she was doing the ultimate makeup tutorial. I about peed my pants. Peed my pants. Block Gary and you won't see him anymore. Oh, do I need to block somebody? Oh, Gary. Gary, do you gotta go? Dang it, Gare. Dang. Hopefully that helps. I just kept seeing like a blank comment. I don't know. Sorry, y'all. I've been over here. Meanwhile, y'all have been subject to Gary's shenanigans. Man, oh man. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Does anyone know? Chelsea Lynn, Trashy Tammy, or whoever? Oh my gosh, but she is hilarious. Oh, Gary left a lot of messages, didn't you, boo? Okay. Y'all, he's gone. Anyways, that's it. I have nothing really interesting so far. What the heck is this? Oh. My Dollar Tree is still doing that bonus thing. When I went in last week and I got that stuff for that last haul, and I still have a bunch of stuff from that one shop because I was like, I'm here, I'm gonna like just go for it. But they were reorganizing the store and the way they were like introducing the bonus items, I was like, oh, this is here to stay. Oh, they're doing a whole thing now. It was like at first they were just kind of testing it, you know, I think, and seeing like how it was gonna work, but now it looks like, I'm just like, man, I hope it doesn't get to a point where there's like one aisle of dollar stuff, because I'm having none of that. I'm having none of it. But I'm not gonna lie, the stuff that I saw that was like $3, $5, I was like, this is more impressive than what's at Target Dollar Spot. And I almost went for it, but I was like, nope, I'm not gonna betray my dollar. That's not to say that it won't happen, because I feel myself, but I still feel very betrayed by Dollar Tree's decision. But I'm also a very extra annoying person, so there's that. See, just said it. Well, y'all, I'm gonna go. I had so much fun. I'm gonna stick to those guns, girl. I know. Yeah, it's so sad. I'm starting to understand fear of missing out, because usually I go to Dollar Tree like a couple times a week. And every time I go, I'm like, when did this happen? When did this happen? When did this happen? So only going like this one time in this whole course of this whole situation, even like, I think I had, yeah, before I had so much of a stockpile from when I'd gone, so it like trickled into when the 15 days started, but I've only gone once, and it's just so, I feel like I'm having withdrawals. Oh, the Bronx. Bye, Shar. Yes, I'll do more of these lives. I never did before, just because I'm a creature of habit, so I've always been like the Instagram lives, but definitely. So many of y'all are hanging out with me. That's crazy. That's 600 people in the world are hanging out with me. 600 people. Like, let's imagine all of us. Where would we all fit in a space? We would have to be in an auditorium. Or, you know, I mean, that might be, no. I'm not that, no. Maybe like a school cafeteria. Hang on. Who is she barking at? Y'all, I put her bed out there because it was a beautiful day to like just air out. She is straight up out there laying in her bed. And that might not sound weird, but Loxy does not like being outside. So she's just chilling. But anyway, happy Easter. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for everything. just everything, for being nice, for just having my back, and for not judging me and putting out mean things, maybe even if you like didn't understand something, you know, and you just, for whatever, just, you know, for all of that, because if I didn't have that, it would not be something I could do. It just wouldn't. I couldn't do something where, I don't know, right? Like, this is one of those reasons why I do it, is because I have stuff in common with you guys. You love what I love. I mean, I think that's why, like, you're here. I think you're here for the content. So anyways, just thank you for all of that. And yeah. Love you. Yo. I love all your little, I love the emojis y'all pick. Wait, you're 4 boys. Make fun of you and watching my videos, just tell them you helped me. Oh. That's okay. We're not hip, we're not with it. My daughter she still sends me, if you don't follow me on Instagram, there's been several times where like I'll just post, I don't understand TikToks. And it's not that I don't understand like what the whole concept is. I don't understand why it's so like necessary, or like not necessary, but like why it's so exciting. And she'll send me TikToks all the time, and I'm just like, am I supposed to laugh? Because I'm not laughing. And she just does it over and over, and then sometimes she'll run down the stairs. She runs. You have to see this TikTok. And I'm like, we talked about this. I don't care, but okay. she just How did I start talking about that? I don't know. Anyway. Your daughter does the same thing. Like, show me one more TikTok. Show me one more, and I will make a TikTok with you that will end your TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like, the TikTok will not clock. TikTok, you don't stop, no, the TikTok. Oh, that's a jam from Stop, don't 80s? I don't know what happens. This is why I shouldn't do lives, because it's bad. I'm bad. I don't know. I think you guys have missed some Instagram lives. Who was on an Instagram live where I was pretty loony? We were up late. We were up to like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and by the end of it, I was doing hairstyles of the Queen of England, and I could not understand why she carries a purse. Like, it was a whole thing. Who was there for that? Oh my gosh. We were having a fit about all the Queen's rules and how her husband has to walk behind her. He has to walk behind her, y'all. Like, it's a thing. And she carries a purse. I'm like, what is in the purse? Because you know there's not credit cards. But anyway, so lives are a bad thing for me because I embarrass myself. But anyway, so you were just singing that? Don't stop now, TikTok. Yeah, but I don't know. Not a TikTok fan. But that's the end of that. You're so good at talking though. Yeah, how many times have I started an Instagram live and I said bye, and 2 hours later I'm still there? That has also happened, and I'm not lying when I say 2 hours. That has happened. Jay knows. Jay's been there. I did not. Did I really? Oh my god. This is bad. This is bad stuff. Matter of fact, you had us twerking. Oh my god. That's right. I remember that now. Ooh. honestly, I should not be allowed internet connection. I really shouldn't. It was 8 hours. We had an 8-hour live. Oh my, that's the one. That's the one where we went all the way until like 4. Yeah. Yeah. In your defense, you were left unattended. Oh, those are facts. That is correct. That is absolutely correct, actually. Oxy's outside in her bed. Bad things have happened on Instagram Lives. Bad things. You hurt your hip too? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Y'all are getting injured. Oh my God. Oh no, no, we're not twerking tonight. We're not twerking tonight, ladies and gents. Yeah. You're bad as are good. Oh, you're what pain? Put it down. What pain? Yes, Boom Boom was made famous. Jay. And Jay, weren't you the one that came up with the hashtag for Knife Night? And yeah, oh man. If I could, I would Men in Black all of y'all with like the little eraser. Just boink, boink, look right here, boink. That would happen. Knife Night, the thing about that is that it sounds very threatening, but it wasn't that at all. It was that, what did happen with Knife Night? I was protecting myself. I was scared. I don't know what was happening, but I was literally holding a knife on an Instagram Live. And it just became a thing. Knife Night was great. I think I rolled around in the front yard. I wanna say that didn't happen, but I feel like it did. Oh yeah, there was a shadow. Man, Jay, you have a good memory. Look right here, Jay. Blink. Yes, I got spooked. That's right. You mean like stealth in the yard with a knife? Yes. But stealth is a compliment, and I don't think that was happening. Yeah. Yeah, that was. And there wasn't just one Knife Night. I don't think. I think we had multiple Knife Nights. It was bad. Actually, somebody just asked, Sixth Sense, okay, have you ever caught something possibly paranormal while filming? One of you did, actually, and it scared the shit out of me. And I called up every single family member in my whole entire little list of fam. And I was just like, look at this video at this time. And it was the video where I was redecorating the dining room. And till this day, I try not to think about it because it really scared the bejesus out of me. But somebody caught like a shadow figure on the wall, and it's up. Yeah, it's up. It's the video. I was in the last house, and it's probably a year old, is my guess. I was redoing the dining room, and when's the mark? It's like, I don't know if it's like around 3 minutes or something like that, but the frying pan, I had a frying pan too, Jesus. What was the title of the video? It was, let me look it up. Some lady just like, I caught the comment, and I was just kind of like, no, don't look at it, don't look at it. And then I went and watched it, and I was just like, oh my God. I was not, and honestly, I don't think y'all should go watch it. Will y'all wait until it's daylight outside? Because I really don't want y'all to have a weird night. And I know that's only making you probably want to see it more, but like, I really mean that. I don't want anyone to get spooked. I remember at one point you were gone so long and was like, and then there was a knife. Loxy, okay, so the other thing Loxy did, and you guys, I really don't think, when I was rewatching that video, I really did not convey just how truly frightened I was. And I mean that, like, just everything aside, of all the little ghost things, not even the dining room thing, what Loxy did frightened me the most out of everything, because it was happening for a good few seconds, and that's a long time. I mean, and I'm talking like 10 to 15 seconds. So if you sat here and you counted to about 15 seconds, that's a long time. And I think I caught it on video, or not. I don't think I caught Loxy doing it on video, but I think I picked up and vlogged as soon as it had happened. Hang on. Come on. Get in here. Chop chop. Really? Any slower? So I was sitting on the couch, and oh God, it makes me want to vomit just thinking about it, because it really scared the crap out of me. Sitting on the couch, and Loxy was sitting on top of the couch with me this night. It was dark, had the lights off, and the TV was on. So I didn't even have the lamp on. So there wasn't a light on, like in the kitchen or anything. I think there was the lamp in the entryway was on. And so I'm facing the TV, okay? And Loxy's facing me. So Loxy's looking, if you remember my last house, Loxy's looking back towards the kitchen. And she caught a hold of something caught a hold of Loxy's attention, and Loxy's eyes followed it. Okay. Loxy's eyes followed it like completely eye level with where like an average human height would be if they were standing behind the couch. And she was up like this, like she wasn't like this. She was fully up, her eyes went up, and then her eyes moved like this. And I remember someone like leaving comments saying, oh, is it a fly? And I'm just like, flies don't fly in a pattern like that, right? They weave. And I really don't like even know what to say about it. It frightened the shit out of me, because, and in that moment, it felt like someone was behind me. And it just like, there was Loxy. All of a sudden she just looks up, behind me, and her eye went like, almost like not right behind me, but like something was right here. And then it started to move out, and she followed it all the way until the wall to the entryway. And I was just like, And her eye did not falter. Like, it did not go up, it did not go down. Like, my dog's eye went like this, and I was just like, okay. Okay, let me see, dining room. We should not be talking about those. Is it this video? Is it the dining room makeover, farmhouse? Oh, the thumbnail, so innocent till you go into it. Oh, 2018, November of 2018. So yeah, 2 years ago. Oh, I thought it was last year. I guess technically it was not last year. What am I even saying? No, that's not why I left the old house. Honestly, I didn't even want to be at that house that long, but I stayed because my daughter needed to be zoned for her high school. And I actually was not a fan of that house at all. Very grateful to just to have a space like that, right? And to have a roof over my head, but it just goes to show that having something big is just not what all is. No, it wasn't for me, and it wasn't really the ghost thing. It was just like I was just ready. I was ready to get out, I guess, of the whole thing. Comments are gone. I don't know what happened. There we go. I have many friends who empty nested this year. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I mean, but obviously she's home, so I'm not really empty nesting at this point. Do I feel like it did not follow me to this house? I don't feel it at all. And that's the other thing. I remember there were times, and what's weird about the last house is that it was happening almost in like chunks, where it would happen consistently for a few days, and then I wouldn't necessarily feel that much. But when I talked about this, I said, like, let's face it, that could just be like my subconscious. Maybe I started to get spooked, and then like I was just paranoid about it. But there were things that happened that for me just are not natural. And it wasn't just Loxie's eye. I talked about the sound. This one, the sound with the door closing when I was at my brother's house, that one still, that one was really crazy. And for those of you who don't know, you're probably wondering. So I had cameras set up in the inside of this house, okay? And at the time, I had a camera that was in the dining room. So if you go back, you wouldn't see it in the video, but at the time that this had happened, I had this camera, and it was sitting on the far left of like the table that was in the back wall of the dining room, which meant that it was closest to the pantry door. I know that's really confusing if you don't know like the whole layout. And I had gone to Dallas to babysit my niece. And at the same time, I think what was my daughter? My daughter was a junior or senior. I don't know where she was. But I was also watching my daughter on the Life 360 app because she had left the house. And I was always telling her, I'm like, you need to lock the door to the house. Because it was like she wasn't ever doing that. And so I saw that she had left and gone down the street to a friend's house. And I go to check for whatever reason, like I was looking at the cameras and I heard the door to the pantry close. And I was just like, what? But then when I looked, I was like, why would the pantry door close if my daughter's not in the house? Now, one thing that happened a little too freaking frequently is her friends, like they would always just file in and out, like all the time. Like they were just always over. And so I called my daughter and I was like, do you have friends in the house? I said, because I was like, that's just a no for me. Like, that's just a hard no. Like, you need to be in the house. And so she's like, no, nobody's in the house. She's like, I'm literally right here. Because when I zoomed in on the other cameras in the other spots, I never saw anybody walk. Like, I would have, the way that I had the cameras, I would have seen somebody at one point leave, either to go into the living room or to go into the entryway or to go up the stairs. Like I would have seen that, and I saw nobody. I only heard the pantry door close. Now you're probably thinking maybe the air did it. Well, I actually did a video of this where I showed how it's impossible for the air to have closed the pantry door, because there was like foundation issues in this house, and so the gravity of the door, whenever like we would open it, it would just swing all the way open. It wasn't like the kind of door that if you barely cracked it, that it would just stay cracked. It would fully like continue to open itself. And then I showed how if it, for whatever reason, like just for giggles, if it had been right there on the latch, and if the AC had kicked in, there wasn't enough force to actually close it. Like it took a huge force for me to like close it with it like right there on the frame. So, and I was adamant. Like I knew what I heard. I know I heard that door close, and my gut reaction to, by the way, when I was in Dallas and I heard that, my gut reaction was bad. Like, you know how you're like listen to your gut and you just know? My gut instinct was like, this is not right. And my first thought wasn't like burglar or my daughter's friends. My first thought was that just happened on its own. That was my gut first instinct. Was it actually closed? Yes. And when I came home, it was closed. I have never looked up the history of the house. That door one really freaked me out, because I knew that pantry door in and out, and I was like, nope, there's no way that door takes a force to actually close. So that mystery has never been solved. And then Jay's talking about the monkey sounds, but the monkey sounds we actually resolved, which is the most ridiculous story you'll ever hear. The monkey sound, so one night, I forget how this happened, but it's on video somewhere. But basically, my daughter and I, for whatever reason, I was up in her room, we were talking about like the ghost situation with her friends. And all of a sudden they start telling me about monkey sounds. And I'm like, wait, what? So they've had like this whole ghost experience that I know nothing about. And they said that they heard monkey laughing sounds coming from downstairs. And that I was asleep, and that actually her friend was spending the night. She had heard it. She said that she was on her way to go down the stairs when she heard it. And she was like, nope, hightailed it back, I think is how the story goes, and tells my daughter about it. And then I guess they are trying to find this monkey sound. And for a good year, I was just like, what? Like, that was just weird. And then this laptop right here, y'all are just gonna die how stupid this is. It's probably Gary. Oh, do I need to block this person? I'm confused. Where are we at with this? I don't know if they're being mean or... Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of you, boom. I have to get rid of you. Okay, so, I just don't know what they're trying to do, you know? Like, really? Really? That's the... Meanwhile, so then one day this laptop does this thing where once my YouTube videos finish like rendering, for whatever reason, not for whatever reason, I know the reason, okay, let me backtrack. I used to have a wallpaper on this laptop that was like beachy theme, and the wallpaper also came with sounds. It came like whenever you would like USB port, or you guys heard it a minute ago, right? You heard like the water. okay? Because I have a beachy theme. Well, for whatever reason, whatever wallpaper I had up had a dolphin sound. And so they literally heard the dolphin sound and thought it was a effing monkey laughing. And I'm like, okay, it's not a monkey, dolphin. And P.S., two totally different sounds. So which one of you decided it was a monkey? Okay. And I was just like, oh my gosh, because it happened. We caught it in action. It had happened. My daughter goes, there's the sound, there's the monkey. I'm like, that's a damn dolphin. For starters. Two, it's not the ghost. It was my laptop. So, but for a while on my vlog channel, it was like this mystery and no one knew. No one knew. Yeah, they were so confusing. Like, I could never understand their story about it. And I was just like, because at the time, Alexa, I don't want her. Really? I was shouting at you from over here earlier today and you didn't turn blue once. I whisper your name and you turn on. You know who you remind me of? My daughter. I will scream for her name. Scream from the bottom of the stairs and she doesn't hear me once. I'll be casually talking to Loxy and she comes out. She's like, did you call my name? Really? Really? And I'll tell her too, I'll be screaming I'm like, the neighbors can hear me call you, but can you hear me call you? But anyway, at the time when the whole monkey business was happening, Amazon was talking about how they were doing updates to you know who, because she was like laughing evilly in the middle of the night, which was so weird and creepy. Like not on command. But anyway. But yeah, she kills me. She's upstairs watching TikToks. I'd bet all my money on it. All of it. But see, look, see, here I am. I was saying bye 30 minutes ago. Here I am. But anyway, the video is the dining room makeover, but do yourself a favor and wait till daytime. Do I believe in ghosts? I was talking about that earlier. It's just, it's hard not to with my first ghost experience in a house a while ago, which I did a video. I talked about that house. That house was really bad, but I didn't feel like that house was ghost. I felt like it was something worse, if that makes sense. It was more like of an entity situation. And then what was happening in the last house just felt like someone was watching me. Two totally different things. I don't want to think about the other house because that was scary. And that house was old too. That house just had that look. Like if it turned into a movie, you'd believe it, kind of thing. So, but yeah, I've had like little instances. Like when I don't know if I talked about this one, but when I was little and I was growing up in the house that I grew up in from elementary school to high school, there was this house that at one point nobody lived in, and I remember looking up and seeing like a ghostly lady in the window looking right at me. And what I think what had actually happened too is I thought I heard someone saying my name. And that actually happened quite frequently. I remember as a kid, I felt like I was always hearing someone say my name. But I don't know if like that's a normal thing. And that was not happening. My grandparents were not hooting and hollering for me, okay? So I remember just being like going up and down our driveway because it was on a slope. And so I would get on a skateboard and we'd ride, hold on to the skateboard and ride, you know, because there wasn't TikToks back then. So we had to do something. And I looked up, and in the second story of this house, it was like 3 houses down, and we were on the corner. Yeah, and I looked up, and I swore up and down. I saw somebody in that window. And then I looked away, and when I looked back, I didn't see anything. But listen, probably could have been a realtor, okay? Like, let's just call it what it is. And, you know. You're a sensitive? What does that mean? I don't know why ghosts want to be all up in my business, because I did not invite them in. And, you know, it was high maintenance. I feel like this last ghost was high maintenance. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm done with that. Okay, so you saying that I can sense ghosts and stuff, there have been lots of times where stuff like that has happened to me. And for me, but again, for me, it's just like, it's so hard to believe. But then there are things that have happened that I'm like, are you really going to ignore that? Like, really? Especially the Loxy thing, I'm telling you, the Loxy thing was freaking weird. Oh, there were a lot of times where, in the last house, where I would be in my room, and I feel like if I had to tell you guys where the most activity occurred, it was in my room. Oh my God. I would be sitting in my bed, and it would not, like, the situations would be different. I would either be like laying there trying to go to sleep without the TV on, or the TV would be on, or I'd have a lamp on and I'd be doing something, and I'd be like looking down and I would hear it. So it wasn't like just this instance where it was just like total darkness when it was happening. It was, it would sound as if someone was moving about the room. And there was not a fan on. So I had like my air purifier, but that doesn't generate a like fan-like feature, and that was up by my nightstand, right? I would hear the noises at the foot of the bed. So there wasn't like a fan going that was like rustling any, like sometimes I would have like Dollar Tree bags and stuff, you know, like laying right there. I'd have it like all sorted out. Girl, and I would not just hear like the passing of the bags like rustling, but I would see, it's almost like you could hear like the footsteps of someone like actually being in there and like maybe like brushing by the drawer or something. I'm just like, that happened a lot. That happened the most out of everything. That one I did not like. But sometimes I don't think I ever felt like it was a bad thing. Like, I didn't feel like it wanted to hurt me, but the one time that I did feel bad, where I just felt like a fear, was the Loxy situation. That was the only time that it just felt darker to me, but I don't know what that was. I don't know if there's any, at the other house, the first story time one, I got the hell out of that house. That situation was so bad, I got the hell out. Literally lived there for a couple of months. I guess technically couples, like 2, 3, but maybe 6 months. And I was like, nope. That one was ugly. I moved my daughter's room. I switched her room. Like, I think, do I talk about it in that video? I don't know what all. And I I talked to my daughter too. I asked her what her memory was of it. Did I put that in the video or not? But when I asked her about her memory of that house, she was, I could call her down here and ask her, but I had put her, when I first like moved into that house, the room furthest from my bedroom, and both of our bedrooms were at the second floor, which is not typical in Texas. It's not a typical layout for the master to be on the second floor. Usually our masters are on the first floor. And I know that's not like the same across all states, but in Texas, that's not normal. Like it's usually, but in this particular house, the master bedroom was upstairs on one side, and then there was 2 rooms on the other side, and there was like this hallway. Well, I chose her room at the furthest end because it had like a cute bay window, and I was just like, oh, I always loved like the whole full house thing. So I remember putting her in there, and that was the main room that I got. And so I immediately moved her. I moved her to the room across from mine. And even then, I did not feel safe with her staying there. Oh, I think she told me that, and I don't know if this is in the video, but she told me that her stuffed animals would move. And she said her toys would move too. And I'm just like, wait, what? But that was a weird thing because that seems, when I compare it to like my experience of how, and I don't know, maybe it does align with whatever it was trying to do, because, I don't even like to give the attention there, but it was like doing things that you would expect in like a ghost video or a ghost movie of like it trying to make you leave kind of thing. Oh man, that place was effing scary. But anyway, what time is it? Oh yeah, an hour later, here I am. So true to word. But anyway, I don't want to leave on a ghostly note, but I feel really good here. I don't feel absolutely anything except for the spiders. But that's about it. How old was that house? I'm willing to bet that house had to have been at least 80s or older. And I wouldn't have been surprised if it was like 60s or 70s. Which in theory is not old, right? I think a lot of these like ghost older stories occur more on the East Coast, where, civilization like really is probably the oldest, like Connecticut and all of that over there. That's when you get like the 1800s kind of dates, but I don't know that it was any older than the 60s. It might have been, I don't know. Oh, I forgot, I unplugged my phone. Oh, there goes the monkey. I don't remember your old house before the last one. No, this house was, I was in my 20s, the one I'm talking about. My daughter was, how old was she? This is how I remember. She got a Barbie cake that year, and she was, She was 5. So this was 2005. So I think that's when that happened. But I could be wrong. How old was she? She wasn't 3. That's literally how I figured this out. I figured it out by her birthdays. No, when she was 3, she had a Nemo party, and then I got pneumonia, and the Nemo that I got her died because I couldn't feed it. So that was when she was 3, and we were living in an apartment then. I think she was 5. I don't remember. But it was in that general bucket. No one cares. No, Snap, you're the Texas medium. I don't freaking want to be. There are some buildings in Massachusetts from 1700s. Yeah, see, exactly. Oh, thank you, Felicia. So I hope you guys had a good time. My house is 110 years old. Whoa, that's pretty awesome. I love that. I love like structures of older homes. Do I have a video? I do. They're on my vlog channel. They're both separate ghost stories. Oh, here she comes. Hey, we're talking about that house. Remember the haunted house?
It's not haunted.
Not the last house. The one where a long time ago when you were little is the one I'm talking about. She doesn't think the last house was haunted, but it was.
Sure.
What did you say was happening?
I don't remember.
Because you're going back up for TikToks.
Yep.
Didn't you say the toys moved around?
Sure.
Oh, brother. Meanwhile, she came for a snack and TikTok. Oh, my God. So, yeah. I'll put a lock. I'll put a lock on the freaking pantry. See what happens. That's how I have to make her talk to me. Yeah, you want a snack? Come have a conversation for at longer than 30 seconds. You know what? You know what? That's a stretch. Longer than 15. Did you hear her? She did this. That's what y'all missed when I asked her one question. So sorry. So freaking sorry that 10 seconds is too much for you. One time, this is one time I literally took a journal and I logged how long our interactions were, and I totaled it at the end of the week, and I was like, hey, by the way, we only spent not even an hour this week talking to each other. I wanted to let her know. I logged it. She just looked at me like, so? Yeah. My eyes twitch. If you ever see like my eye do this, a lot, that happens a lot. It's a twitch. It's from her. But, okay. So, we're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave on that note. But I had so much fun with you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I can't believe 556 of y'all hung in there. I can't believe it says $44. Like, what are y'all doing? Don't do that again. But thank you so much for that. That is so nice. I'm gonna hold on to that and do something with that in the giveaway. So let me write that down. But yeah, I hope that you guys had so much fun. And I did. Hold on. Okay. All right. Love y'all. I had so much fun. I'm sorry I look, this is the average. But I hope you all feel good. I feel like next month we're gonna be on the up and up. And okay, no. Why am I hearing screams? They better be human screams. They better be human screams. You hear that, right?
I think it's kids just playing around. And dogs are barking at it.
Okay, well, I've never played like that in my life, but all right. Can't end alive. You don't. That's what you're gonna learn. If you're new to my lives, welcome. Welcome, where something always happens. Something. So with that, I bid you adieu. And, came for another snack. Okay. Y'all heard that, right? Like, that was like someone was getting stabbed. And the knife was not coming from here, so. Anyway. All right, guys. What now? And this will now be the hashtag scream night. Oh yeah, we can't go anywhere until Jay blesses it with a hashtag. So there you have it, folks. And I'll do you a favor, and next time we'll put a timer to 30 minutes because something always happens. And yeah, Loxie's upstairs. I don't know what Loxie's doing. Anyways, love y'all. I don't know where to look. I feel there's like this icon, by the way. So if it looks, I've been trying to look at you guys, but there's this icon, I think, to flip the camera around. That's where I've been looking the whole time. So anyways, all right. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Bye. Y'all are so awesome. Thank you. I had so much fun. Is this how I end it? I'm guessing the X is it. Yeah, you know? Hashtag, hold on. Hashtag Izzy Foxfire. Oh, yeah. Hey, what's your name? Monkey. We on for another 30. You don't know me, but you do, so that's, yeah, it's probably gonna happen. Y'all don't know how funny that kills me. That happened on Instagram Lives too. People would be like, no, we on here for longer. And it would happen every time. You hang up. No, you hang up. Y'all are so funny. I just can't leave until everyone's done saying bye. You go first. Oh, a video on butterfly wings, video on taking care of home, yard, and vehicle. Oh, okay. I'm tired. Hang up. All the times I would stay on the phone with Adam. If you guys watch that story time, we would fall asleep. And then the phone would just like end up right here, but we would never hang up until like obviously the next morning. Oh my God, those were the best. I always smile like this stupid whenever I talk about him. I know, because I saw the comments where you guys were talking about my face, and I didn't realize it until I was obviously editing the video, and I was just like, oh yeah. Oh. Playing with the phone cable, yeah, just twisting it. Yeah, because girl, I did not have a wireless. We did not have any of we were not the fam with all the stuff. We were not. I had to beg. I had to freaking, for a pager, okay? And by the time I got one, it was on the out. So that happened. Here we go, see? Don't. It's true. Here we go. God, I'm so transparent. Oh, Lord. Lord have mercy. I was just about ready to leave. Don't leave yet. No. Oh, man. I wanted nothing more than a pager that was clear. You remember where you could change out your pager colors? I wanted the clear, the like white clear, not like they were like colored clears. Oh my gosh, I wanted that and I got it. And I thought I was the she. I had it poking out of my jean pocket, because you had to have it poked out. Like the whole point was for people to know you had one. So you had to put it in the pocket, and the clip would would hang out, and then you'd like check it like this. Oh yeah, I just got paid, so I gotta go to a payphone and call them, you know. Oh my god. I wish I remembered my pager number. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Like, does anyone do that? You had a clear one? Oh, I literally, every time I wore it, it was like I was strutting on the runway, wherever I was, in the kitchen, down a hallway. I mean, I thought I was on fire, and I thought there was no badder bitch in town. I know I don't normally throw those things out, but that's what I'm just telling you. That's what was going down. Y'all remember? Yes. And then sometimes we wouldn't just send like the page to actually call the number back. We would send like messages like hello, I love you, and all of like those little things where you could do with numbers upside down. You still 543 people. We ain't leaving the party till there's a lull in the room. I'm from the pink razor generation. Ooh, yes. Who remembers the T-Mobile Sidekick? I think Paris Hilton made that a thing. Ooh, whenever I would flip that up and I'd be like, I thought I was it. Nokias. Yes. I called it Nokia, but I think there was a point where people were like, Nokia, no, whatever. I called it Nokias. With the chain, oh my gosh. Sidekicks with the chain. Yep, forgot about that. I never had a BlackBerry. I never did that. And I didn't get on the iPhone bandwagon until the iPhone 3 was out, and I got the iPhone 1. And actually, I'm still not technically fully caught up. I think there was a point where when I got the one I have now is the 8 Plus. When I got it, I think it had just recently come out. I think that was the first time I ever, like, my cell phone was ever, does that make sense? But I never had the Nextel. I've never had an Android. I don't know what that experience is like. But yeah, oh my gosh. My grandma still operates from like a phone with actual like punch-in numbers and stuff. It's so weird because when I look at the 8 Plus, I'm just like, this looks like a small phone. But when you compare it to, you don't realize how used to the size of a screen you get until you like compare it to something else. But my 8 Plus looks so small compared to the day I got it. I was like, oh my God, I have a laptop in front of me. I have a Dell monitor here. And now I'm just like, oh my God, it's so small. I mean, how much bigger are these phones gonna get, right? They have to at some point still fit in your pocket. Or do they? Is there a new trend? I mean, are you gonna like, I don't even know anymore. But yeah, phones are gonna be tablets. Hey, what you doing? You know? But yeah, you're right, because really the 8 Plus doesn't fit. But anyway. Laura, I will do a live again. I will, but I had fun. I'm glad you guys loved it. Anyhow, I don't know that I can do a weekly. I don't want to lose y'all that fast. Let's ease into it. 'Cause I'm a lot. Where do you think you're about to go? Always calling me out. See my eye twitching? See this eye? I love y'all so much. Swear to God, y'all are the funniest people and the smartest. sometimes, like, whenever, even, like, while I'm filming a video, I'm like, if I don't remember the word of something, I'm like, I know they know it. And sure enough, not only do y'all know it, but everyone knew it. Everyone knew it but me. And I think y'all are the smartest people. I'm just like, good. Everyone is, like, literally educated on everything. And I'm over here like, what is this for? What is this? What's the name of this? But yeah, that's what I think about y'all. I think y'all are just know it. Y'all just know it all, and it's just like crazy. Yeah, and certain friends had their own codes to type in to page you. Yeah, that's right. Girl, I just got my damn snack. Don't go now. My 9-year-old will say, I am one smart cooking mom. Who is Adam? Oh, that's, you'd have to go watch my story time. That's the name I gave my high school sweetheart for the purpose of my videos. But that's not really his name. Actually, there's gonna be another story time. I actually filmed it with my daughter weeks ago, like right when she came home. So almost like a month ago. No, she hasn't been home for a month yet, but I already filmed another high school story time video with her. I had her like react to me telling her this story. So I actually meant to release that today on my vlog channel, but I'm gonna release it on Monday. And then, or Tuesday, I don't know which video it's gonna be. There's gonna be another story time video about what actually happens afterwards, and another person that I guess in a lot of ways, I wouldn't say like saved me, but like my grief, like breaking up with him was, man, till this day, like I'll never forget. But I think you never forget that, you know, when you're that age. And your first love, like you just don't forget that, you know, it has that impact on you. So but yeah, anyway, so I haven't filmed that yet, but I can't wait to actually share this one with you guys, because this person I actually still talk to. So I think you guys are gonna love it. But yeah, another 30 minutes. This is getting embarrassing because probably, really, I should do a makeup tutorial at this, or I should just put on my makeup. I'm trying to think. What else was I gonna film for my vlogs, or from a story time perspective? Yeah, here it is. I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do a video. You know how there's like videos where people do like, that's my dryer. Why is the dryer going? Her. I'm gonna do a video. I just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. Wait, what was it? Jeez, it's time for me to go to bed. See, I don't even know anymore. Oh, I want to do a video where I tell you guys things you should know about me. There's usually like videos where, you know, there's like this standard template, kind of like fall favorites and this. Like, I was thinking the other day, I was watching this video actually about the Dallas Mavericks. They posted something about Dirk, and I was like, oh, I was like, there's something like they don't know about me that it's small, it's not a big deal or anything, but it's something that I was like, you know what, I want to share that with them. And then that's how I was like, you know what, why don't I do a video where I just tell you guys, you know, some things about me. But I'm the one basically picking what I'm gonna tell you, if that makes sense. I don't even know. No one's gonna watch it probably. But you are touching your face too much. Oh, I know. It's a habit. I also do this thing where I touch my neck. I touch my neck a lot. But I don't leave the house, and when I do, you know, all the gloves and the hand washing and no cross contamination. I'm not like touching my cell phone with the gloves, like, so. Yeah, a lot of people actually want. I've had quite a few requests to do like my single mom story, but I don't know. I don't know that there's like a. I don't know, maybe people find it, I don't really know if there's anything to say, but I guess I could. But that's why I've never done one. I'm just kind of like, But it's interesting because the Adam story is what kind of brought all of it on, really. So, because I was 18. I turned 19 a couple of weeks after I had her. She was born the 4th, so I was technically 18 when she was born. And then she was 19, so. She was 19, and then a couple weeks, my birthday's on Christmas. I just totally left y'all in the dark there. Her birthday, she was born December 4th. And so I was technically 18, but my birthday is December 25th, so I was turning 19 a couple weeks later, basically. The plot thickens, yeah. I don't know, just, you know, just life, how it happened. Do a segment on Cotton Eye Joe moving out to a hotel. If I see one more of his friends, one more. They're scary looking too. Some of them are thick. I'm like, where are y'all getting your food supply from? But yeah. Anyhow, all right, I'm really gonna go because I was supposed to do something and finish it tonight on my laptop, and I didn't do it. So I'm still laughing about Cotton Eye Joe. You're so wait, I gotta ask you something. Okay, what was it? Wait, what's your name? Tina. Okay, what is Tina? Tina, what do you want to ask? You were 19. Wow, a lot of you were 19 and had a girl. Wait, is it Tina? Am I not? Tim. Tina. What does Tim want? Oh, thank you. Wow, look at everyone. Man, you had twins. You had twin girls at 19. Jeez Louise. We all like the same people. I keep unplugging this phone. Oh, my nose tickled. Okay, boys, yes. Wow. I'm surprised by how many people were so young like me. That's really surprising. My daughter, single mom, first baby, 21. Wow. Whoa. I'm not on the potty, it's my laptop. It's the sound that comes with the wallpaper package, I guess, from Microsoft. It comes with like these sounds, and I have a beach sound, so it just makes that. I guess I do have an audience for single moms. It's crazy. You've never heard me mention my dad or her dad, because I'm really pretty much not both, but my dad lives in Italy. I talk to him sometimes. You know, we were talking about the corona and like what was happening in Italy, because they're literally still there in lockdown. Um, uh, and and then my daughter's dad, there's just really nothing to say. I mean, super nice person, very nice person, just not part of her life. It's really pretty much the story, you know. But oh, what's interesting, I will say this, just to kind of connect the dots. So if you watched the story time about the ginger ale and banana nut muffins with Rebecca, I'll give you guys a little backstory here, and I swear this is gonna be the end. But I was telling you guys that in the second part of that story time, where it really turned out to be more about Adam, but it was also about like how me and Rebecca kind of had like our falling out situation. In that period of time, I had said I'd lost both her and Adam, and I was going to her house to actually pick up like my stuff, you know, like how you have stuff there, and she obviously wasn't coming to my house to pick up anything, so I was always at her house. But I remember coming by to get my stuff, and my daughter's dad was there, and that's how, like, just, man, Rebecca's the reason for my whole life, apparently. But yeah, so that's how that happened. But I don't know if I'll ever do like, I don't know if I'll do like the actual story time of that, but there you have it, folks. There's a little connect the dots. But anyway, okay, that's it for real. Sipping my coffee. Anyways, damn, why is everyone at her house? Right? And what's crazy is he went to a completely different school, and the irony of actually where he went is interesting. But I honestly, like, thinking about it now, I have no idea how the hell she met him. I really don't know. Because it wasn't as easy back then to make friends with kids in other schools like the way it is now. You know, now, like when my daughter was, you know, in high school, she would know, like when we would go to football games, for example, and she was cheering, and I was the photographer, so when we would like go over to the other team and we'd give them gifts or whatever, she would know at least 5 people. And I'm like, how do you know everybody? So for Rebecca to have known him in a totally different city, in a school so far, essentially kind of far from where we were at the time, was really bizarre. But I mean, if that just doesn't tell you, for me, the way I see it is like, my daughter was supposed to be put on earth, and like, so of course it makes sense, right? That's kind of, I guess, how I see it. Yeah, exactly, fate. It's just kind of weird. Obviously, like, if I could have her but change the circumstances, I would, but I still get her in the end, so, you know, that's that. Do I think I'll ever get married? I don't know, and sometimes that makes me sad that I don't know, because I don't want to find myself kind of out of my prime and then wish that I had done something different. I think that's what I'm afraid of. But girl, I mean, if I do, he's got to close cabinets. He can't be put in wet towels in a drawer. Like, I don't know that I can live with someone. I'm set in my ways. I don't know. I may have to just date and like just, hey, I'll see you Tuesday. Okay, great. But then not on Wednesday, right? Like it might be like that kind of thing, you know? So I don't know. I'm 38 years old. So getting down at the brain. Don't text me, I'll text you. PETA. No, now you haven't making breakfast. Good morning. He's got to be super quiet during lives. No, he's gotta, you know what? If he traveled like Monday through like Thursday or Friday, that would be kind of perfect. That sounds extremely horrible saying that out loud. But there you have it. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know, but anyways, I love you guys. You are extremely easy to talk to. And obviously, as you can see, you know, like when I talked about this before and I talked about the two groups of people who watch me, right? You guys who you know, are just nice people, and you're curious, and I'm curious too when I watch somebody, like just natural thing. Then there's the bucket who want to do harm and twist and all of those things. And as you can see, like when you sit here and you ask me questions, like I want to tell you what you want to know, because that's how much like I care about you, and I want to literally share all those things. But then there's like, sometimes it gets hard. It gets hard to like dive deeper, I guess is what I'm saying. Like I want to give you guys all that surface level stuff, but anyway, so YouTube now. That's what I do. YouTube now. Oh, congrats, Elaine! Yay, so exciting. Oh my gosh, the amount of people that have asked me if I'm gonna have it. I think people have stopped now at this point, but there was a moment when my daughter was like 17, 18, and people were asking me if I still want to have a kid, and I'm like, why am I the only one shocked that that's questions being asked? And why are people shocked when I looked at them shocked and say, why the hell would I do that? But you know, I mean, I would not want, I just would not want to start all over again. That's why you see me obsessed with my niece, because I get that little like baby thing, but like today, her mom came, I was like, here, love her, but she's yours. Bring her back next week. But that's pretty much it. I'm loving this house. This house is just a very calming, good vibes. Everything about it is really lovely, and I'm really happy. Yeah, my mom started all over again. Hey, and that's okay. Like people love to want to like, this is gonna sound wrong, because I'm not saying I don't love being a mom, but like people live, you know, for that and wanting more kids, and I totally understand that. But for me, I don't know, I guess just because of the impact of having her so young and doing it all by myself, like literally all by myself, like physically, mentally, financially, literally all by myself, it got really hard and really exhausting, because if I didn't feel good or if I just needed a break, I typically didn't have one. And so for me, now that she's in, you know, next step, I'm like, shoot, when's somebody gonna marry her? Like, I approve of whoever, you know, just financially handle that. that's the next step. But yeah, no, but anyway. So, all right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go because see, it's already happened. It's been an hour actually since I said goodbye the second time. This is gonna be the third time I've said goodbye actually. So there's that. All right. Love you guys. I'm gonna press the X. I had fun. I really did. I hope you guys did too. And I'll see you guys. I never want to say bye. I always hate this part because it's like hanging up rudely because y'all are still talking, you know? But then we saw what happens, and I don't want to be rude. This is called a Southern goodbye. See y'all real soon. Okay, love y'all. I don't want to hang up, but y'all all leaving so nice things. Sweet dreams. Love y'all. Thank you so much for joining. Wow, 496 likes. Holy moly. Dang. Thank you so much. I had the best time. Italians take a couple hours to say goodbye. Facts. Facts. I don't mind being stereotyped because it's all true on my personal account. All of it. I hear Loxy whining and it sounds muffled because it sounds like she locked herself in a bathroom again. She does this. She goes in, she pushes the door and then somehow closes it. Oh my Lord, it's a whole thing. Between her and TikTok upstairs, I do not understand. Okay, I'm gonna go handle where, I gotta go play hide and seek and find the dog because I don't know where the hell she is. I just know that I heard a muffled whine. So. Oh, God, when you sit for too long, is that what 38 is? You sit for too long and everything hurts? Okay. Love y'all. Lox? Oxy? Oh, no, I'm wrong. Are you in here? Hello? Hello? No? She's in Dallas, I think. Oh, yeah, me, yeah. I thought you said the dog. She might be. I'm in the Dallas, because I moved far. Am I still in the Dallas Metroplex? I don't know where the hell I am, to be honest. Lox? Is she in the... Are you in the laundry room? We're just gonna figure it out together. Here it is. I don't... Okay, no, I feel like an idiot. She's not here. I don't know where she is. Maybe she's... You know where she is? She's probably outside of my daughter's door crying there. That's probably what's happening. And here I am looking like a fool, saying she's caught up in a room somewhere. Lox? Let me turn this around. How do I do this? No one's in that room. Or is there? Okay. All right. Bye, guys. This ain't it. Thanks, Jay. Thanks for keeping a girl humble. Ooh. All right. I literally had the best time. I will never forget this. Does that sound stupid? But I really won't. Happy Easter next month. I feel like we're going to the dollar store. So, love y'all. Bye. What? There are some videos where my hands do things and it's just like, what the hell just happened? That does happen. And this was, y'all caught a moment of that. Because I am not in charge nor responsible. I want no part in what just happened. So, just letting you know. So the next time. Okay, I'm really gonna go now. I'm not gonna torture y'all any more. I will not do this. Okay. I love y'all. How many times is this? I don't know. I'm gonna press the button. I'm gonna press it. I can press it. I can press that. I can do it. I'm gonna do it.